Good Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining us on the app. I'm meteorologist Courtney Aitken. Kind of feels like a sauna outside today. Kind of looks like one too. You can see the time lapse from the past few hours or so. And we switched the camera there so you can see over the golf course. Nice and green, downtown skyline in the distance. Kind of have to squint to see it. Mostly cloudy skies. I'll tell you this though, when I was outside in the backyard for the noon show, I did see some pockets of blue sky. At the same time, there were also some very light sprinkles coming down. That's the kind of day it is. We're slowly going to clear out the rain, but it is still going to feel warm and muggy. In fact, low temperatures today were nearly 270. That's as low as we went. So it was a very muggy start to the day, and we're going to be dealing with that muggy weather all the way through the middle of the week. And the warmth, the mugginess, well, it's fuel for strong to severe storms. So it's going to be an active few days. Anticipate changes to the forecast. Not because we don't know what we're talking about, but just because this is a rapidly evolving setup here. Mother Nature has a lot of ingredients going on, so the general area and timing impacted could change. Keep your outdoor plans flexible, at least through Wednesday. Let's break it down. Scattered rain this afternoon. Mostly light. It is slowing down out there, but there is still the chance that you could see some light sprinkles. Tonight into tomorrow morning for your commute, fog will develop. I don't expect any rain on your commute, but it could be a little bit misty at times because keep in mind there is a lot of moisture to work with. Speaking of which, the heat, the humidity, it only goes up from here. I know it gets real gross into Wednesday with highs in the low 90s and multiple windows for storms. Here's a look at the satellite and radar through about lunchtime today. Zooming in on the metro. Not a lot to see. Now we did get a brief pocket of some moderate rainfall for places like Hopkins and Edina. I actually heard from Belinda. She said that it was raining, so we had boots on the ground, confirmation of some rain, but it is slowly but surely coming to an end. Today I expect a high around 83 degrees. Muggy is the bottom line. Whether it rains or not, you will not be able to beat the humidity. Overnight tonight, low temperatures drop into the mid and upper 60s for most, some upper 50s in Duluth. And I do expect that fog will develop by the time you get out on the road for your Tuesday morning commute. And there is an update to your weather impact alert. If you were watching us, say, way early this morning, we hadn't fine-tuned the timing of this impact alert yet. So the latest is this. It starts Tuesday night. It goes all the way through Wednesday. I want to be clear, it's not going to rain or storm the entire time, but there are multiple windows for some stronger storms. The first is going to be after dark Tuesday night. We could get some overnight action here in the metro with wind damage, maybe even some hail. Then Wednesday afternoon and evening, we're especially watching closely because that is the day that the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted us under a level 3 out of 5. That's an enhanced risk for severe weather. That's certainly something to pay attention to. This is where all the heavy rain was earlier this morning up in Alexandria. Kind of a washout up there for at least a couple of hours. They had a nice lightning show too. So some beneficial rain, and now we're seeing it shift a little bit to the east. Eau Claire, Rochester, I believe Red Wing getting in on that light rain as of this afternoon. The next 12 hours should bump us up into the low 80s. Still warm, still muggy. A couple waves of light rain will be possible, but overall we're slowing things down into this afternoon and evening. But it is a stormy stretch, at least through midweek. Once again, this is the timing of that weather impact alert. Tuesday night through the duration of Wednesday. Rounds of severe storms. So really you just need to prepare for active weather. Make sure that you are connecting with your family. Make sure they know where your shelter is should severe weather develop. Here's a look at Stillwater as of just about 1 in the afternoon, mid 70s. And there are some raindrops on the lens. You can see the ground is wet. So parts of the metro are still picking up on light rain this afternoon. And you can see that here on the radar. Boop, just to the south of Stillwater, a little bit of that light rain, but all the areas that were seeing the heavier rain this morning have now slowed down. We do have some of that light rain across parts of western Wisconsin, mainly beneficial, but as the ground becomes more saturated, there is a chance that we could see some localized flooding if we stack on to that rain, say tomorrow and the next day. This is your microcast going into tonight. Mostly quiet. Can't rule out a couple of pop-up showers and storms. It's quiet overnight tonight. We see some fog for our Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, not really concerned about storms. It's just going to be hot and humid. Those storms develop out to our west, and they'll probably move into the metro very late, likely overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday. And beyond that, we have that chance for severe weather Wednesday afternoon and evening. So for tomorrow, we're almost split here. A level 1 for the east metro, level 2 for the west metro, all the way up towards Alexandria, level 3 for Thief River Falls. And then into our Wednesday, this is the day to pay attention to, a level 3 for the Twin Cities. That equates to an enhanced risk from the Storm Prediction Center. So if ever you need to change your plans this week, it's probably going to be on Wednesday evening. Let's get right over to the 7-day so that you can get ready for the rest of your day. We have a lot of heat, a lot of humidity, at least through Wednesday. Thursday will still be muggy, near 70 in the morning, mid 80s in the afternoon, but we're really going to drop those temperatures as we make our way into the upcoming weekend.